to Vlogmas. 25 videos in 25 days. Vlogmas. Or Fitmas. Let's get healthy and fit for New Year. Welcome to another Fitmas video. Today we're going to talk about overtraining. Are you doing it or aren't you? I train 5 days a week. One day is a rest day and one day is an active rest day where I don't lift, but I may do some stretching, some cardio, some abs, light things like that. And I hear often from people, you exercise too much.
Wow!
I used to sing. Well, I still sing a little bit here and there, but not as good as I used to before. As my singing voice left me, one person told me I am not able to sing as good anymore because I exercise too much. I mean, seriously, that's what they said. Right. We are often told you exercise too much. And I heard a lovely phrase I like. It says, obsessed is a word used by the lazy to define the determined. I'm not obsessed. I'm interested in my health. I'm interested in my fitness. And if you are one of those persons who like to train and people tell you you're training too much, you're overtraining because you feel tired or you feel sore, that's not necessarily the case. I'm going to do my glute workout today and explain to you all about overtraining. Overtraining is when you exercise to the point where your body is unable to recover adequately. Like, it can often result in plateauing or diminishing results. So when you work out really hard and you're sore, and then the next day you're working out again, but you're still sore, is that overtraining? No, not necessarily. Overtraining is when your body can no longer do it. Now, you can work glutes on Sunday and then Monday you do hamstrings and your glutes are still sore. That's possible and that's fine. You can structure your workout in such a way that it doesn't affect you. So like I do glutes 3 times a week, lower body. I do strictly glutes on Sunday. I do legs on Tuesday. I push glutes in there because it's connected. And then I do it again on Thursday. I have a day in between where on Mondays I do upper body, on Tuesdays I do glutes, Wednesday I rest, Thursday I do glutes, Friday I do upper body, Saturday I rest. So it's important that you structure your workout plan, that you have adequate rest in between. But if you're sore, it doesn't mean that you are overtrained. Your body has to be at the point where lifting weights it's unbearable, it's extremely painful, and in that case it may just mean you need to rest. We have Olympic athletes who train 4 or 5 hours a day, 5 days, 6 days a week, and they're not overtrained. So all it may mean for you is that you need a proper program. Being sore doesn't mean that you're overtrained. Doesn't mean that you're doing a good workout either. It just means that you're sore. Delayed onset muscle soreness, often called DOMS. This is being sore and it can be pretty uncomfortable. You have a hard time walking, probably if you train the hamstrings, and this is as a result of torn muscle fibers. When you do hip thrust a lot, you may have sore glutes, and you would realize if you rest for a day or 2, you will feel better. This is not to be confused with overtraining. It is far more severe than simply torn muscle fibers. Overtraining is a result of not having adequate rest, and it causes things like extreme fatigue. You're in a lousy mood, you have anxiety, you get hurt easier, you sleep poorly. It's something you don't want to go through.
And it is a real thing. It does happen. There are some people with the mindset of go, 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 get them, no off days, push hard every day. Your body doesn't need that kind of stress. Rest is important and rest helps us to grow. But many times people do one hard workout and then they say, oh, I am overtrained. I need to stop. Don't confuse the two. When you are in the gym, push. Give intensity to your workout. You want to have results, so give it your best. Push and do your best. But stop. Have a rest day. Have a week where you're working at half the weight you're accustomed to work to. Your body needs rest so it can perform optimally. So, we don't want you to overtrain, but we don't want you to go quite the opposite extreme and decide, oh dear, I'm sore, I'm overtrained, I can't go back in the gym. It's highly unlikely that you are. So to make sure it doesn't happen to you, make sure you have at least one, preferably two, if you're new to the gym, maybe even 3 rest days a week. Make sure like once a month or once every 6 weeks you have a deload week where you're working a little bit easier. Every day in the gym doesn't have to be hardcore. And eat the way you need to fuel your body for the workouts that you're putting it through. If you want optimal results, eat optimally.
So we see overtraining is a real thing, but don't let that scare you into doing your workouts. Push yourself. Be intense in your workouts. Get your necessary rest. Remember, you don't have to train every day. Rest. When your body needs it, take the day off. Get your deload weeks in. Eat the right nutrition so your body is properly fueled so that it can do all that you are requesting of it. And don't worry so much about overtraining. You are unlikely that you're overtraining. But it is a real thing. So, decide on what you want to accomplish. Commit to it. You will be successful.